What's good, y'all? King Cole back with another video, and today I got a story time for y'all. This is a story time about something that happened when I was younger at my friend's house, bro. It was kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Pretty much every day we used to be playing in this thing called a cul-de-sac, bro. I feel like some people don't know what that is, but I'll put a picture up on the screen so y'all know what I'm talking about. Usually we would play in the cul-de-sac where my family house was located, bro. We'd be playing basketball out there and stuff like that. You know, tag, football, whatever, freeze tag, hide and seek, whatever, bro. Sometimes we would go to our friend's house as well. Like, we would go in their crib, play the game, you know, chill out at their crib. I ain't gonna lie, this day might have even been more fun than usual. Our friends that we went to their house, they stayed in the cul-de-sac too, but it was just like down the street. We was chilling, playing the game or whatever. And then for some reason, these niggas decided to bring the dog in the room. I feel like it was because they knew that we was like kind of, you know, afraid of their dog a little bit. This motherfucker was kind of huge. The dog name was Chief, my nigga. This big ass dog. It was like, I don't know, bro. So we chilling in the room and they was like, you know, I don't know who asked. I feel like somebody was like, you know, where the dog at or something like that, trying to make sure that we straight, right? And it was like, I think they said he like in the cage or something. But then for some reason they go get the dog and bring it into the fucking room, my nigga. Because like nobody wanted the dog inside there except for these niggas. And they kept it in there, you know what I'm saying, to keep it out of our way. Because, you know, this is a big dog. It's pretty much their guard dog. So for some reason they decided that we needed to not be afraid of their dog in their house. So they bring the dog in the room. As they bring the dog in the room, everybody rushed into the closet at the same time at the back of the room. And we closed the door. You know what I'm saying? We trying to hide in the closet from the dog. It was at least like 4 of us in this small ass closet. So the friend's house that we were in yanked the door open front of the closet, my nigga. And like he got the dog in one hand and he the dog collar in one hand and he yanked the door open with the other hand. And like the dog is, you know what I'm saying, trying to get at us, but he like holding it back a little bit. So my little brother had grabbed a shoebox to block him and my other friend from the dog on one side of the closet, and then I was on the other side of the closet behind one of my friends. And then this nigga gets behind me as the door get yanked open. So immediately, you know what I'm saying, I'm on the front lines in front of this motherfucking dog, bro. So I begin to panic, and you know what I'm saying, I knew I was the only available target, as you know what I'm saying, my little brother blocking him and my other friend with this the fucking shoebox, and my friend just got behind me as I'm the only available target for the dog. This motherfucker just decided to bite me after a few moments of us like a few moments of us scurrying and shit and the dog barking. This motherfucker just bites me, bro. And it's like, this is the first time I ever got bit by a dog that big. Like, I got bit by a dog, a small ass dog, yo. What is that shit called? A Yorkie before. I was fighting it when they had knocked over my breakfast, you know what I'm saying? I try to dig in his mouth trying to get my fucking pancakes back. I don't know why, bro. I was a little ass kid. I got pissed, you know what I'm saying? I finally just, I had drew the line. But that's another story for another day. But anyways, this is my first time getting bit by a dog this big, right? This motherfucker, I wouldn't say, you know what I'm saying, I was a kid, so it might have looked bigger than it was. That shit was like medium to large. There's no way that motherfucker, I'm telling you, this was not a puppy. This motherfucker was like, I'd say you're about your average, in between like a pit bull to German Shepherd type dog, you know what I'm saying? Because German Shepherd's a little bit bigger. I feel like pit bull's a little bit smaller. So I'll put it in between the motherfuckers. So kind of like around the size of a golden retriever type shit, right? It wasn't no golden retriever dog. I don't remember what type of dog it was. I want to say it was a brown pit bull, but I don't know for sure. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, that motherfucker bites me, right? And after I get bit, I start crying immediately, my nigga. I start spazzing out a little bit. I was trying to stay composed, but it's like only so composed that you can stay. It's like, for example, I hate to, you know what I'm saying, over exaggerate and try to use an analogy that, you know what I'm saying, is of way bigger proportions, but if you get shot in front of some motherfuckers, right? Let's say you get shot and the hose is there. You ain't gonna be acting like the same way that you act if you get shot and the hose is not there. You know what I'm saying? If the hose is not there, you might start screaming and shit. Ah, I got shot. But if the hose is there, you know what I'm saying, you gonna, you know what I'm saying? But I immediately start crying, and I was trying to hold back shit too, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get embarrassed crying in front of everybody. But as soon as the dog bite me, they take the dog back, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh damn, you know how when your mom sees some shit about to happen and she try to stop you, you ain't gonna be satisfied till you start crying. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those types of moments, bro. So I'm crying, and they just immediately stop, you know what I'm saying? I assume they didn't think the dog would actually bite one of us because it knows them and doesn't bite their family, but obviously it don't know us. We don't be around it enough to know if it's gonna bite us or not. Anyways, I get out the closet. I go out the back window, the same window that we came in to get in their room, through the backyard, you know what I'm saying, to lead through that gate or whatever the hell. Same way that we came in. I checked my leg where the dog bit me at. It was just like a light bruise. It wasn't nothing too serious, no blood or anything like that. The dog barely got me. It was like, I'm gonna put another picture up on the screen right here. It was like that little Squidward Krabby Patty bite, you know what I'm saying? Little tiny ass bite right there with just the front teeth. But if I remember correctly, I came home crying, right? You know what I'm saying? I was crying the whole way back home. We ain't lived that far, but you know what I'm saying? I'll say it's maybe, I ain't gonna lie, this this might be exaggerating, but it was probably like a 3-minute walk. It wasn't that long. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm already crying from the dog bite. And then I got even more frustrated because my fucking parents locked the door. They locked us out, bro. For some reason, they locked us out, so I can't get inside. I don't have a key at the time. I was kind of young. So I start banging and kicking on the door, man. I was pissed, bro. I just got bit by a fucking dog and y'all locked the door on me, my nigga. Are you serious? Are you serious, man? So my dad, as I'm banging and shit on the door, I don't know, my parents don't know who's at the door yet. So my dad opens the door looking at me like I'm crazy, right? And he's pissed because I'm banging on the fucking door. And I told him what happened. I don't remember vividly what his reaction was, but I remember him being upset that I got bit and shit. And like my dad, he got like kind of a strong dislike for like the disobedient children. I mean, he might not explicitly say that, you know what I'm saying, except to like us. But, you know what I'm saying, whenever me and my brother do some bad stuff, mainly my bad ass, I ain't gonna lie, my brother wasn't that bad as a kid, but he would constantly chastise us if we was being bad, you know what I'm saying, like telling us, expressing himself that he really don't like that, you know what I'm saying. Now, for other children, like kids that's not his, right, he wouldn't always directly express to them that he don't like how they acting, but it was like pretty evident from his demeanor and his energy that he wasn't cool with how the other kids were acting if they were acting up. Anyways though, let me see, what the fuck am I? Shit, boy. But nah, my dad would say shit like, you know what I'm saying, we was hanging around these types of kids. Like, you know what I'm saying, don't be a follower, you're supposed to be leading them to do the right thing. But little did he know, I was one of the main participators in being bad. You know what I'm saying? I was raised well, so I ain't take it too far. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, I was damn near one of the ringleaders, my nigga. I was not no good ass kid. I ain't gonna lie, I was not no good ass kid. I mean, if you raising your child well and they still being bad, like they take it to a certain extent, they don't take it too far because you raising them well, it's like you gonna look at your child like, my child is not as bad as these other kids because I'm teaching them the right thing. But if your child's still doing the wrong fucking thing, then it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's a badass child. I don't know what to say. But anyways, there was like this one time that my friends was, you know what I'm saying, they went on top of the school during the weekend and nearly got caught by security. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I mean I ain't take it too far, but I was doing shit like, you know what I'm saying, my parents wanted to know if we would go to our friend's house. Sometimes I wouldn't tell them, I'd just go to my friend's house, or they'd say stay in the cul-de-sac. Sometimes you wouldn't listen, just go out the cul-de-sac type shit, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, you know, that's the story. Then got bit by a fucking big ass dog. That shit was crazy though, God. That was shit kind of pissed me off. I feel like that really, even now that I look back at it, is not that serious, bro. It's really, you know what I'm saying, just some shit bro happen every other day. But I feel like it kind of changed the relationship between my friends and I at that time, you know. But because like these niggas yanked the fucking door open. If y'all didn't fucking do that, if y'all would have kept the dog in the cage, it would have just been a happy day, you know what I'm saying? We would have been having a good ass day, hanging out with the friends. But these niggas had to yank the door open and let this big ass guard dog, mind you, a guard dog, inside the room and fucked everything up. But nah, I hope y'all enjoyed the story time, you know. It's King Cole back at y'all with another video. I'm trying to get more consistent. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below. And I'm out, bruh.